Welcome everyone, and thank you so much for joining us for a Healer Within Foundation live practice sampler. These samplers have become an amazing way of staying connected during this time, helping to keep people practicing, breathing, moving, hopefully staying healthy. For more online practice opportunities, we've compiled a virtual practice group list, or a VPG list, that can be found at our website, which is healerwithinfoundation.org, under the Practice Group tab at the top of the homepage. Delighted to introduce our presenter today, Sharon Infante. Sharon began her Tai Chi and Qigong career journey in 2001, noticing instant shifts of energy due to some autoimmune issues and an automobile accident. She started leading classes 5 years later as appointed by one of her practitioners. And that began kind of a deeper learning and journey into Eastern energy arts. She studied with an array of masters and grandmasters, and that's led to several advanced certifications in various Tai Chi and Qigong forms, including being an IIQTC Tai Chi Easy Senior Trainer. Most recently, Sharon completed a medical Qigong practitioner certification, and one of her mottos is go within and open to what arises. And so we're delighted to have you with us today, Sharon. I know that we're going to hear a little bit more, get a little bit more insight about that, and I will now turn things over to you. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you, Christy, for such a warm welcoming, and everybody who is here with me today. I really just want to give a great shout out to Dr. Bajnaka and Christy and everybody behind the scenes. I don't want to leave out anyone's name, including all the fabulous people I've met in my journey. So let's just begin. So let's leave all our cares and worries at the door. Give just a quick little body shake. Just like the athletes trying to relinquish tensions within and just shaking it all out. There you go. And let's give a ha on that. Do that again. Breathe in. One more time. Breathe in, exhale. Beautiful. Let's open our hands out, palms up to the heavens on either side. For the past and the future, as they slowly come uniting into the heart center. Taking a few deep breaths, nice and slow. And exhale even slower. Paying attention to the exhalation. Bringing our practice to a heart-centered practice. Having no cares, no worries. This is your time for you. In and exhale. Continue breathing in, bringing the hands up above the head. The breath is so essential. Foot stances as you choose, however you're comfortable. Breathing in and exhale. Letting go of all your cares and worries. Making room. Activating the medicine within. Feel like opening up your stance a little wider. By all means do so. Palms facing up. Continue working on the breath. Pushing out all the tensions of the day. The breath and spinal practice is how I like to focus. When I am short for time, whenever I have aches, pains, stiffnesses. One more here, breathing in. Exhale out. We're going to do 3 more similar to this, breathing in. Up at the top. Gather, breathing in. Palms coming face down. Exhaling nice and slow. And two more here. Exhale, inhale, exhale down. My favorite kind of practice is a silent practice. So I leave plenty of room for that silence. Breathing in, exhale, hold right up here. Soften the shoulders. Bring those shoulders down. And if you can't, then bring those hands down. These are soft. Watching your posture. Breathe in. Arms push up. Exhale. Inhale, scooping that energy. Breathe in and exhale, soften. Arms will go in the opposite direction now. Breathing in. Coming on down. As we sink further into the earth. Two more here. One more. Slowing things down. I like to work on the breath first to release tensions. Of course, we always use our breath in all that we do. Let's go into some stretches of the neck, ear to shoulder, other side, ear to shoulder, just drifting. So if you're watching facing me, inhale, exhale, ear to shoulder. I'm on the right, left ear to left shoulder if you're facing me. And it's okay if you're opposite. There are no rules. There are no shoulds, no coulds. And this time, ear to shoulder, exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, ear to the other shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, ear to shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. We are doing a practice of the spine, releasing tensions from the neck all the way down to the sacral spine. Now, let your ear rest towards the shoulder and just have the chin slightly face upward towards the heavens, making slow, slow circular motions. You choose your direction. Think of a marble being at the tip of your chin, walls on the other side. So you need to find a way to keep that marble from nice and slow, and don't forget to breathe and exhale, unraveling the layers of tensions in the muscles of your. Slowly bring that chin down, facing towards the earth, continuing unraveling. Breathe in. Exhale, chin to chest. We have the other side to do. Inhale here, chin is pointing up towards the heavens. Slow circular motions. Choose your direction. Enjoy the unraveling of your day. Soften, warm to the neck. Slowly bringing that chin down to face the earth, very slowly continuing to unravel the tensions in the neck. Breathe in, exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, ear to shoulder. We're just going to take a semicircle around towards the chest on each side of your shoulder to ear. Yeah, I should say ear to shoulder. It's kind of our way to see how we've unraveled those tensions. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest. Bring your hands behind you, and they're just going to be palm to palm to broaden in your chest. So feel the chest expanding. So now let's bring our left ear to our left shoulder. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest. Expanding the upper body to allow for further unraveling of tensions in the neck and the shoulder. I tend to spend a lot of time in the neck and shoulder area. Whiplash is not fun. Crooked spines are not fun. Herniated discs are not fun. And this helps move some of that tension. Exhale, chin to chest. Release the hands, shake them out, and slowly bring your gaze back towards me. Let's begin to just bring in some energy into our practice. Okay, just playing around. So I like to be like a child as much as I can and be playful in what we do. Because through the play of a child, that is how we learn. And we are able to just have little words and words. So let's bring into a ball. My left hand is on the bottom and my right is on top. But you could be opposite. And let's just give a little turn to my your left to my right. Turning the ball, turning at the waist. Palm to palm, always facing. And if you choose, you can even add in a little shifting of the weight, left and right. Maybe figure 8. Just play. Softening, loading. And let's come back into the center. And let's bring the bottom hand up and the top hand down. So your left hand, if you're facing me, is up and the right hand is down. Turn just the head to look at the hand to about 50 or 60% of your range, staying in your comfort zone, forming that ball, and the bottom hand now rises up, turning in the direction of your right hand. Again, staying in your comfort zone. So we'll do 2 more on each side. This time we go to about 75%. The other side. Last time each side. This is where you can take it to your 90-95%. I never say 100 because if we do 100, we tend to overdo. And it's so important for safety to stay in your comfort zone. So it's just the head that moves. We can take the bottom hand and it can also rise up. 1 palm to the heavens and 1 palm to the earth. Turning them and bringing the palm from the earth up to the heavens through our central cavity and expanding. Keeping the hands in front, sinking and rising and breathing and exhaling. Out breathing in. And pay attention to your breath and your exhalation. So now your left hand is up, the right hand is down. Let's just move the bottom hand over to the other side and lean a little bit towards my left, your right. And come back to center, making that beautiful circular motion around. Breathing in, hands are here. Exhale, push. Palm hands. and leave. I like to take the stretch slightly different. Our hands are going to be facing each other and lean. Again, stay in your comfort zone. And the other side. And then let's just bring our hands down to our sides and continue one more time as we let our hands glide down the sides of our seams of our pants, the left ear to the left shoulder, breathing, rising, and then take that one step further, allowing my left hand, your right hand to come up over the hip stretch, staying in your range of motion. Same thing on the other side. Down the side of your leg, and that tree comes right up and over. And so now let's breathe in and exhale down. Coming out, forming a ball, bringing that up, expanding, paying attention to your breath and the energy. We're going to slowly glide those hands to one side as they rise up a little bit. My right hand, your left hand is up a little high, so it's holding the move. Turning the hands over, sinking down on an angle as the hands move in front and to the other side. Raising at the moon, left and right. We'll do 2 more on each side. So this allows our spine to twist. And we want that twist to come from the sacral area, not from the chest. So notice the sacral area turns first, and then the hands arrive because we have turned in that direction. We're going to come into cloudy hands. We're naturally there. And let's just hover here for a moment. Connecting into the space. We'll use this as a standing meditation. If you need to sit, by all means sit. Into the space that is within, allowing your to sink, adjusting and being aware. No, my favorite line after origin. So where is your head? Is it between your shoulders? And as I've done so much research into understanding the spine, I understand the depth. Our technology to. So let's begin to take our bottom hand and let it rise up closer to our body as the outer hand sinks down. Breathing in, exhale. So you can either stand still with this, just allow hands to move with your breath, slow as you possibly can, creating an internal harmonious balance. Jing Qi Shen. Just stay here for about a minute. Just seem like a Just allow both hands to come down to the lower abdomen. Let's begin on flow. Flowing motion and slowly coming down the circle. Just be soft. Feel as though your feet are embedded in the ocean. Sandy ocean. Suction cups, allowing you to release, resting into the ocean. Hands are your support as the wave is crashing in. Slow dissipates. Enjoy this if you have it. You feel, if not with ease, it's without afraid of body, slowing down the motion. Going to connect into the lower abdominal area with similar motion. So turning those hands over, let's come in to the abdominal, and forming a diamond. Continuing feeling that flowing motion, connecting into the cultivating chi. Towards your side, allowing your left hand to be your knee to rise up, towards the shoulder, right side, shifting weight left and now, side to side, shifting up. Scooping, crossing upwards, coming up through the central cap, expanding. Shift your weight towards your left leg, and just step out just a small bit on your right heel, turning the wheel. Bringing the hands up, bringing that energy on one side, further releasing and letting go. And let's reverse the hands action, breathing in again to us. Shift back on your left, step back in. Same thing on the other side, your left. My breathing out, breathe. Next one, bottom. Reverse the hand action. Step back. Bring the hands behind you. You're going to bring the thumbs on the back of your sacral spine on either side and just push it. So I'm going to turn around so that you can see on either side, and you're going to push in. And you're going to be moving your hands down to different points. So the way this works is just have a slight opening of your legs. You're going to push in and push your hips forward. and release the thumbs and allow the hips to drift back. Move the thumbs to another spot and push forward. So this is great for the lower sacral spine. You can do it from the lower lumbar as well. You can do it out on the belt channel. So just slowly moving forward, you push forward with the thumbs, release the thumbs, choose another spot, and then bring the hips forward again, pushing forward with the thumbs in a new spot, helping the lower part of your spine. And one more time, coming out, belt channel. So let's get our sexy on here. Bring our hands into the heart or have them on your side. For newbies, sometimes this is a little easier. We want to try and make small rotational hip circles. Again, that marble. So if you were on the floor, you would want to think about that marble being in the back on your sacral spine, just making small circles. And so sometimes I find making little beaks on the lower dantian, see it in the back, and going in the opposite direction. Shake that out just briefly, and just allow those hands to come out and into the chest, floating up. Out, connecting to earth, into nature, into the universe. Exhale. Allowing your left hand to come up over the head, down in front. And I like to shift with this, or like collecting our little fireflies into our chest, into the center, storing that beautiful light energy for us. Whenever we bring that into the thumb center, coming right down center. As we begin to close out, let's do one more. Closing off your stance. Hands are open to the heavens as we do for past and for future, bringing them into the heart. Taking a few deep breaths here and exhalation. Paying attention to that exhalation. Still. Take a moment here. Take a breath in. For gratitude for yourself, for all that you have, for all that you've been open to and receiving. Next breath and exhalation. Send healing out to the world, for loving kindness and compassion. Last one, choose for yourself. Smile into your heart, love, joy, compassion into your heart. So much to be grateful for all of you being here with me. You.
Sharon, thanks so much. That was absolutely wonderful. And I'm so glad that you were able to be here today and share practice with us. It's just been a wonderful bit of time together. And I know that I'm not alone when I say that that was it was a good mix of movement and peacefulness. So thanks again. Remember, if you're looking for other online practice opportunities, you can find some at our website through our virtual practice group list. or VPG list. Our website is healerwithinfoundation.org. You'll find that list at the top of our homepage under the Practice Groups tab. If you've missed any of these live practice sessions and would like to get caught up or check out some other practice leaders, teachers, instructors, you may now find them on the Foundation's YouTube channel. Simply search on Healer Within Foundation there at YouTube and you'll find our channel. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. That helps us to grow our footprint there and increases our reach, helps us get our practices into the hands and lives of more people there. So be sure that you do subscribe to the channel there at YouTube. If you're leading an online practice group and you'd like to be added to our virtual practice group list, please email us at admin@healerwithinfoundation.org or send us a message here through Facebook, and we'll be happy to speak with you about how you might get your class or your online offerings added to our list. Please mark your calendars now for our next live practice sampler. That will take place next Tuesday, June 16th at 12:30 p.m. Pacific, 3:30 Eastern Time. We hope to see you then. Until then, may you all be well. Thank you again, Sharon, for a beautiful practice today. And everyone, stay safe, be well. Take care.